Blam!
Death Cakes.
Welcome to a Blam Death Cakes review. I'm your host Jackson, and today we are reviewing the critically acclaimed Season 2 of Netflix's Daredevil TV show. Now, last week, Netflix and Marvel released all 13 episodes of their Daredevil TV show to start the binging season. Now today, our guest, our resident reviewer Holden, has watched all 13 episodes of the show and has some pretty controversial thoughts about it. Welcome, Holden. Are you there?
Hi, Jackson. How are you doing?
Oh, I am furious. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing good myself. I'm actually doing very well.
Well, tell me how you thought about Daredevil.
Well, first off, I have to say, Daredevil Season 2 is the best comic book show that I've ever seen. I think Jessica Jones and The Flash, Arrow, they all need to step their game up because Daredevil solidifies itself as one of the best shows for superheroes.
Whoa. Best superhero show of all time? I think you're forgetting a little show called Smallville and The Greatest American Hero and Bill Bixby's Hulk. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, let me tell you, Jackson, Season 2 doesn't get bogged down by, a boring origin story, any of these unappealing characters, anything like that, because Season 2 starts out with the Punisher and introduces Elektra later on in the show.
Now, Elektra, we saw in 2014's Amazing Spider-Man, right? Played by Jamie Foxx.
No, Elektra is actually a female character. Electro is a Spider-Man villain and is male. Elektra is actually a lot better than Electro is.
Okay. Punisher and Elektra. Are you talking about the same Punisher from the Dolph Lundgren movie and the Elektra from the Jennifer Garner movie? Because I love both of those movies.
No, this time around, Punisher is done correctly, with John Bernthal playing him from The Walking Dead, and from the jump, he is the Punisher. He's going around mowing down criminals left and right with no regards for human life. And this time around, he's actually kind of likable. You get to see some of his backstory, and you actually do kind of care for the Punisher for once in a long time. And Elektra, she's done way better than the Elektra movie with Jennifer Garner. This time around, she's a sociopathic ninja from Matt Murdock's past life who comes back into his life today and inadvertently turns his life upside down.
All right, I get it. You liked it. But you can't tell me that this TV show had better fights than the Daredevil Elektra playground fight from the Ben Affleck movie. I mean, that shit was dope.
I mean, if you thought that was dope, I think you are going to be turned around with this new season. Now, this season doesn't disappoint. Of course, when we're talking about Daredevil, we always have to talk about the fights. And this season doesn't disappoint. This season gives us fights with different types of people instead of just gangsters. We get bikers and gangsters as well as ninjas. That's right, ninjas. I believe they've improved on any fight that they had in last season, having some of the best fight scenes on television, period.
Now, I'm going to play my hand a little bit here because I have seen some of these fights on the YouTube. And I got to tell you, they're not that great. I mean, Daredevil's supposed to be this cool superhero badass, and he's got to punch these guys like 40 times to keep them down. What, his punches made of marshmallows or something like that? Now, if you want to see a good fight, you should watch John Wick. When John Wick shoots a guy in the head, he stays down.
Well, besides the point, all in all, I think Season 2 is a major improvement over Season 1. Being able to top anything that they did before, having engaging, multiple engaging story having multiple engaging storylines that made me engaged throughout the whole season. And I do believe that this is one of the best shows on television right now.
No. I am sorry, but your opinion, I've got no respect for you anymore. This Daredevil show was just awful. Let me tell you, Ben Affleck right now is probably rolling in his grave hearing you praise this awful Daredevil show that has nothing to do with the excellent movie that came before it. I'm sorry, but I got to give this one 2 thumbs down. But anyways, tell us what you think in the comments below. Did you like Daredevil? If you did, you might as well just get out of here. But anyways, I've been Jackson, and this has been the Blam Death Cakes Review. And then you see a shadowy figure come in. You know, you see some military boots come in and, you know, come down next to Ward, and then you see a shadowy figure like flick, put a cigar out on Ward's body. And then he puts 2 more bullets in him. We pan up and we see that this shadowy figure is none other than David Hasselhoff.
The original Nick Fury.